All right, test 1 2 1 2. I think you guys can hear me perfect. I cannot hear myself though, so I have to mess around with my plugin. Test 1 2. Oh my goodness, this is not working. Test. Okay, so welcome in, Hornet fans. My name's DoDogsPlay, or Alexis, as you guys commonly know me as. And today you got your Emporia State Hornets taking on the Iona Gaels. So this is the second and last game to the season. Unfortunately, we won't be able to play the last game of the season just because of some issues around there. But we should be looking forward to everything as far as I am concerned. So welcome in, Hornet fans. Oh, there we go. I can hear myself now. Test. There we go. Perfect. You guys can hear me fairly well. I'm going to turn up the game audio a little bit. That way you guys can hear. All right, and we're heading straight into it. So it is best of 5 games. So welcome in, Hornet fans. If you're a Gaels fan, welcome as well. I do apologize for any of the technical difficulties that you saw happening on screen earlier during the starting soon. There was just some issues involving... Oh, and I've lost my audio again as far as the microphone. Oh my gosh. Can't hear myself think. Anyway, so there was some issues with the scoreboard, just some simple quick fixes that we were able to fix fairly quickly. So, heading into it, we got Biscuit, Space Kitty, Lechuga, Aspak. Oh, but Lechuga gets taken out fairly quickly. Test. Oh my gosh, why can I not hear myself even think? Oh, there we go. It's just adjustments, you know, classic thing. All right, so it looks like Space Kitty trying to do something as Tracer. We have Biscuit as Zarya, Lechuga as Lucio, Azpuk as Sojourn, and Big Boy Snacks as Kiriko, which of course is a healer. So welcome in, Hornet fans. We do appreciate you joining us. Do apologize for all these technical difficulties. Wasn't expecting this. You know, it's been over a week. Spring break was last week. I was able to go home and enjoy some family time. So hope you guys had a pleasant spring break. If you did have spring break, if your spring break is this week, welcome in. Appreciate you joining us. All right, so it looks like Emporia State managing to take over that flashpoint. 20% for Iona Gaels right out the gate, but Emporia State managing to do a solid comeback. Space Kitty having to retreat for now, so we'll switch over and look at Biscuit playing the tank as him and Big Boy Snacks kind of play around a little bit. Lechuga running around, providing speed and healing to his team members. Azpuk simply as a damage dealer, trying to take out that Mercy right there. With that, I always call him like Predator, like a Predator team. Space Kitty with a 5-player kill streak, or Space Kitty with a double kill right there. Lechuga another double kill as well. Even meleeing the Ashe they have on their team. So we got Brick Eyes, Disoriented, Savinity, Wild Rage, and Silverbolt, excuse me, 98. So we do appreciate you guys joining us, though. And let me know if there's any issues with the audio or any issues that you think could be resolved. So, just gonna check. There we go. All right, making sure the Roadcaster's all right up to snuff, ready to go. So, it looks like Space Kitty managing to work on that tank. It manages to do some solid damage, enough for Biscuit to get some damage done on there. So, Biscuit playing Zarya, of course. Zarya excels at close range combat, doesn't really do it at long range, is not her forte. Kind of punching the sky right now, so Emporia State just kind of hanging out, doing whatever. Big Boy Snacks acting as Kiriko, which is primarily heals and support. So Lechuga also as a support character speeds up and also boosts damage as well as heals. So Lechuga also does pretty decent damage as well. Has the ultimate ready to go, doesn't use it quite yet. Azpuk using his ult for the Sojourn there, which basically allows him to charge his gun a lot faster, which means he can do a lot more damage. So Emporia State managing to hold off the Iona Gaels for now, and Emporia State managing to get the first objective point for this map. So they're going to go up 1-0 heading into the first game. This is best of 5 games. So, and as you guys saw, the scoreboard was having some difficulties earlier. It's not centered. No, it's not centered. Oh, that hurts me. That hurts me inside.
I like a mask.
Here, you know what? I'm going to edit it a little bit. We can scoot it. There we go. You guys will see some adjustments on your end here in a few minutes. This live stream is delayed according to Playfly regulations. Biscuit putting a nice little piggy sticker on there. Playing Roadhog. So we got a Roadhog choice. Nobody else changed. Disoriented switches to an Echo Pick Ooh, Lechuga switches over to Echo as well. So yes, Lechuga as, no, not Echo, shoot, Juno, that's the pick. No Echo picks this round. Silverbolt switching over to Reaper. Big Boy Snack switching up to Flower Guy. I'm just gonna call him Flower Guy. So Juno is a pretty darn epic pick for a character. It looks like they're choosing to leave skins on for this time around, which is actually kind of perfect. Ooh, trying to blast Silverbolt right there. Nothing quite coming of it. Lechuga managing to get a couple solid main kills on that, even as Juno. Which personally, I like Juno. If I had to choose support, I would pick Juno. My tank is always Orisa though. Orisa is she's my gal. She's what I've gotten comfortable using and am playing. So Space Kitty staying as the Tracer pick, trying to do something, zooming around, anything like that. Ooh, facing that Reaper down though. Unfortunately not able to get anything. Lechuga does get taken out though. Eventually, Emporia State going up to 32% now on that flashpoint. It's basically a King in the Hill style game right now. Aspuck does get taken out in the end though. Big Boy Snacks coming over here. It feels so ridiculous to call him Big Boy Snacks, but that's his gamer tag, so that's what I'm gonna call him. Space Kitty 97% up to the ultimate. Biscuit does unfortunately get taken out. Lechuga coming back to support. Aspuck trying to get into the middle of the battle. Big Boy Snacks and Space Kitty trying to back away towards team members, trying to group up before anybody gets eliminated. Space Kitty does get eliminated by that Reaper pick though. Ooh, and Lechuga does get taken out by the ultimate though. Or not the ultimate, by the skill. So Emporia State trying to figure out what support system they're doing here. Trying to regain some of the group. Space Kitty switches back to the Tracer pick. And Lechuga switching back to Lucio after that Juno pick. Biscuit facing some real heavy damage right there. Takes the point. Working on taking that point. Iona Gaels are too focused on trying to take out Emporia State right now. Manages to get the point back, so Emporia State now tying it up at 45-46%. Ooh, and Biscuit manages to take out Brick Eyes with a hook. Just by hooking him over the edge. Oh my goodness. Biscuit does get taken out though. It was contested there though for a minute though. Lechuga trying something, anything to keep it Emporia State side, but the Iona Gaels managed to get it back up to 50%. It is now almost at a tie right now for the second point. I think whoever gets to King of the Hills takes the game. Woo! Doing great, Hornets. Woo! Having a great day. Great day to be alive. Ooh, Biscuit having to retreat for now. Going after that Reaper pick. Blasts him in the face. Has the ultimate ready to go. Doesn't quite use it yet, but Iona Gaels are at 75%, 76. Uses the ultimate. And it's basically just machine gun time for that pick. Trying to take out that tank over there. And does take him out. So Emporia State now has it, going up to 62%. Gaels are at 85% on this point. Excuse me, Hornet. I was not expecting to commentate tonight. The rescheduled was not shown on Playfly, so it was just an agreement between the teams. Try to redo it because they have to finish all of their games by Wednesday. So Wednesday they'll be going up against RIT Orange, which unfortunately we won't be able to stream just due to some other events that are taking place on campus at that time. But Overwatch team has been doing pretty well this season. Don't know if they'll go on to tournament and to like postseason, but we'll see. If they go into postseason, you'll definitely see some of that streaming live. So Biscuit trying to take him out right now. Ooh, nothing quite there. Has a 5-player kill streak, just trying to heal mostly. Manages to take out that Brick Guys. And Emporia State will take that second point, which means first game goes to Emporia State. So let's see who the play of the game is. Aspuck as Sojourn. So we'll see which round this was in. Second round. Takes out that Silverbolt. Nothing quite. Not really a solid play of the game, but that's all right. So Emporia State will be heading into the next game. So we'll see you guys in just a few seconds. All right, Emporia State, Hornet fans, we are back for Emporia State versus the Iona University Gaels. So we're next heading into Payload, and it looks like it's the Wild West map, which we have not seen this map in a while. I don't think we've done this map this season. We've typically done the other maps, but Iona Gaels did get this map picked, so it's a little Hollywood set of old Western, so we got like nice little camera here. Ooh, look, we're gonna be live. So Emporia State will be on the defensive side of this, so they gotta first capture a checkpoint and then follow a payload. So Biscuit going as Widowmaker, Space Kitty as Wrecking Ball, Lechuga as Kariko, as Puck as the Dwarf Man. I think his name's Tojern. And Big Boy Snacks as Anna in this game. So, preparing their defenses. Widowmaker is a really solid choice for this map. There's a lot of high spots that Widowmaker can stay, because Widowmaker is primarily a sniper. So, and Wrecking Ball, of course, is a little hamster in a giant mech suit that will destroy you. So, looking after that Sigma pick right there. Emporia State trying something, anything. Widowmaker going, Biscuit trying to get something, anything done there. Ooh, working on getting some damage done as Wrecking Ball. Ooh, gets put to sleep real quick though. Lechuga providing some solid heals as Kariko here though, and some damage being dealt. That Moira pick though, doing some issues. Brick Eyes is the robot. There's a lot of picks in here that I haven't had the pleasure of having names for in a while, chat. Lechuga takes out Savinity, Biscuit takes out Brick Eyes with the nice little headshot there. Sniper. Okay. So Space Kitty kind of hovering up above. Waiting until they come around. Goes down to do some solid damage. Space Kitty being insane right now with that Wrecking Ball pick. It's clear they've practiced with this map of having that Wrecking Ball be the center of attention as far as damage dealt. Has the ultimate ready to go. Ooh, but unfortunately does get taken out. Biscuit using the ultimate there. Ooh, but unfortunately nothing quite there. Big Boy trying to provide some heals there. Ooh, does get taken out. Brick Eyes taking out Lechuga there. Space Kitty trying something, anything, uses the ultimate. Oh, almost getting hurt. Does get taken out by Wild Rage. Ooh, Iona Gaels on the offensive right now. They're getting 92.3% of the way there. Getting that pit, and they managed to get it with 4.5 minutes. They got to push forward now. Emporia State has to defend that spot though. Biscuit not really to get anything done, especially with that Moira damaging. Clearly getting spotted right there. Trying to get some healing done. As Puck and Big Boy Snacks with their ultimates ready to go. No, sorry, Hornets. I've got a little bit of a stuffy nose right now. I don't know what's going on. Uh-oh, did I get sick from my siblings over break? No! I swear. Lechuga's healing up Space Kitty right there. This is not the week to get sick. Divinity taken out as Puck. Silverbolt takes out Biscuit very quickly with the ultimate from that Sojourn pick right there. Space Kitty takes out Disoriented. Oh, Wild Rage taking out a few. Lechuga with the ultimate to try to provide some support to Space Kitty. Space Kitty switching over to Mauga. Unfortunately, does get taken out by Robot. Sojourn sending out his turret to try to do some solid damage there. Unfortunately, nothing really able to be there. Space Kitty running over. Ooh, does get taken out by that Sojourn. Doesn't look like that Widowmaker. Ultimate ready to go, so Space Kitty using the ultimate to group them all together. This could be their chance. Iona getting taken down. It is a team kill right there. Except for Brick Eyes. Brick Eyes manages to retreat for now. But Emporia State managing to hold them back for now. 2.5 minutes left. Team kill. Very well done by Emporia State. Ooh. Okay, using double miniguns. So depending on which side of your mouse you click, left or right, you can choose one gun to shoot, or if you press and hold both, you can do double the damage. But of course it does take a minute to reload. Mauga is pretty fun to play though. It's pretty fun trying to take out that Sigma pick right there. Working on him. Ooh, working on that robot pick now. Ooh, takes him out. Space Kitty on a roll right here. 1:30 left. Emporia State still pushing that payload all the way back. Iona Gaels have 1:30 to push it farther than Emporia State might be able to. Ooh. Ooh, ultimate going out by the robot. Try and take him out. Oh, he gets healed though. He gets healed in the Moira ultimate. Emporia State trying something, anything right now. Calm. Not so calm. Calm. Not so calm. We'll stick on Space Kitty for now because he does use his ultimate. Try and take out, oh, that Sigma there. Can he do it? Yes, he can. 10-player kill streak for Space Kitty. And Emporia State still pushing it back. 45 seconds left for Iona Gaels to have a chance to keep pushing that payload. Because now Emporia State will get the chance to push it farther than them. And if they push it farther, then Emporia State will take the lead. Lechuga getting kind of frozen up, poisoned right there.
No one can hide from my sight.
Okay, Biscuit using the ultimate right there. Trying something, anything, but unfortunately Biscuit not able to really get many kills with that ultimate right there as Widowmaker. Space Kitty manages to take out Brick Eyes with the smash down. Trying to take out that Sigma right there. And Emporia State manages to hold the Gales. Oh my goodness.
Score 0-1. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Oh my goodness. So, all right, Hornet fans, I do apologize. I'm a little distracted at the moment trying to check requirements for stuff. All right, trying to see what's going to go on. So now Emporia State is on the offensive, so now they get the chance to push. They push it farther than 110.53 meters, then they will take the second game. Ooh. So Emporia State, where are they? Oh, they're over here. We're going to have to fly over there, chat. Whee! There we go. So it looks like we're kind of going with the same picks here. Emporia State and Iona. Iona sticking with the same teams. Biscuit trying to decide. Can I shout out Josh's cat? Hey, shout out to Josh's cat. For some reason it blurred the name. But yeah, sure, Seth. I'll shout him out. So let me think. Yeah, Lechuga, can you shout out Josh's cat? Yeah, for some reason it blurred out the cat's name, so I don't know the cat. But shout out to Josh's cat. Meow. Only if I can pet the cat. If I can pet the cat, I'll gladly shout out the name once you can. If you DM it to me on Discord, when you get the chance, of course, Mr. Seth. All right, so Azpuck doing some solid damage. So it looks like same picks, but Biscuit switching over to Cassidy this time. Managing to get a solid kill there, taking out that Ash pick. Oh, but unfortunately does get taken out by the Sigma. Space Kitty trying anything right now. Emporia State is on the offensive, so they're kind of at the disadvantage here, not be able to set up their defenses beforehand. Ooh, trying to take out that Sigma. Ah! Retreating for now while Lechuga heals him up. Big Boy Snacks does get taken out, though. Ooh, Space Kitty not letting that Sigma get back for heals. He's just chasing him down. Oh my goodness. Space Kitty not backing down. Space Kitty OP on this round. Going after that Moira. Oh my goodness. Pushing back the Iona Gaels enough for Emporia State to go after that sectional point. Woo! And takes it. So now the payload is taken. Biscuit on top of it. As the alright, so he's just doing a little dancey dance right there. Having a little fun with it. So Space Kitty does unfortunately get taken out, but has his ultimate ready to go. Lechuga as well. So at the very least, if the Iona Gaels have a big pushback here, Emporia State will be able to take them down. Azpuck over here, looking around the side. Trying to go up to the top. Ooh, Biscuit does get put to sleep. Space Kitty trying to push that payload right there. Best choice right there. Trying to work on that Sigma pick. Well, ooh, got both Moira and the Reaper after him. Right here, that Sigma coming after him. Emporia State trying to hang on to that lead. Ooh. They do get stopped though, and it's a team kill by Iona Gaels. So now Emporia State at 83 meters though, so they got about 30 more meters to go before they could possibly beat the Gaels. So they got to work hard on this one, chat, because the Gaels are going to push back with everything they have here. They've reestablished their defenses, so they got to figure out a way to break through. Space Kitty does have his ultimate, so wondering if they're going to try to do that, but they probably know that his ultimate will group them together, so they're going to separate themselves as much as possible, because how his works, he groups them together and chains them and keeps them there. He doesn't just group them up for a short time, he keeps them chained, and it can really mess up an entire team like he does right now. So Emporia State has the chance to come after him, and Lechuga having the chance as well. Unfortunately, that Reaper does survive, and the Sigma comes back. Ooh, so close to killing. Emporia State does get taken out for another team kill, but they still have 3.5 minutes. Space Kitty switching over to a Diva pick. Diva dive team, here we go. And we got Azpuck with his ultimate ready to go, so he'll probably just bomb him. Ooh, trying to blast him. So anyways, we started blasting. Try and take out that Echo right there. Oh, man. Biscuit does get taken out again as Cassidy. I think if Emporia State takes this game, though, Space Kitty has got the ultimate, the play of the game, though, because he was epic as that Malga pick on the last round. Ooh, he's trying so hard with this Diva. He's contesting it, providing support for his teammates to be able to get back into the action. Azpuck trying anything right now. Not really able to get much damage on the Ana though. Switch back over to Space Kitty. Ooh, and that Lechuga ultimate going out, providing support to Space Kitty. Space Kitty really, really close to death here. Emporia State pushing that forward. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Has the ultimate ready to go, but unfortunately won't be using it right now. They're pushing it 99, 100. Emporia State trying anything to keep pushing it. Ooh, uses his ultimate. And Emporia Emporia State takes the second game. So cease play the game. Probably gonna be Space Kitty, but we'll see. Ping. Oh, Lechuga as Kariko. See this play. Couple headshots, do damage and healing. All right. Yeah, Lechuga takes that. Doing both damage and healing. All right, so while we wait on the next game, we'll see you guys in just a minute. Alrighty, Hornet fans, we're back into game 3, Flashpoints. So this one is similar to the King of the Hill, except there's going to be more than just 3 Flashpoints. It's going to be best of 5 Flashpoints. So if Emporia State takes this game, they take the knife. The Iona Gaels hang on. They hang on for another game, pushing it to game 4. Emporia State leading 2-0 heading into this third game. So seeing what's going on, this is a solid map pick, And so we're gonna head in. Looks like they're doing, ooh, classic Junker Queen. Emporia State loves that Junker Queen team comp right here, with Biscuit as Junker Queen. And we got, actually no, Space Kitty is Junker Queen in this one. Biscuit switching over to Tracer, and Lechuga as Kariko. And of course, Azpuck as Reaper. And Big Boy Snack switching over to the Juno pick. So a solid team here. Space Kitty looking like their dedicated tank right now. Of course, for those of you who are curious as to where Azrael is one of our other team members. Unfortunately, he had work. Work has forced him to work. Oh God. We had to adult. So, which of course we are adulting right now. We're playing video games. I mean, nothing wrong with that, right? Enjoying a favorite pastime competitively. So Biscuit doing some solid damage. Flashpoint unlocking about a second or so. Emporia State heading over to that flashpoint right now. The Gaels not backing down though. And looks like they're gonna go after that strong point right now, right in the middle of the map, which is usually always the first strong point, which of course Emporia State is very familiar. Gaels managed to take the flashpoint to start off with. All right, let's see what else is going on. All right, so Emporia State now getting it there. They have the flashpoint now going up to 6% compared to 22%. Okay, perfect. Imagine doing schoolwork while you're commentating. 2 jobs at once, right, chat? All right, Biscuit getting up to 80% on that ultimate right there. Space Kitty adds that 70% just about. Working as that Junker Queen pick. Emporia State up to 37%. Don't PMO. Sad. Azpuck over there, Big Boy Snacks. Managing to do some solid damage here. 5-player kill streak for Azpuck right here. Space Kitty with a double kill on this one as Junker Queen. So ready? Hold on. Calm. Crazy. Calm. Crazy. So Emporia State up to 75% on that first flashpoint. They are defending. It looks like the Gales are electing to take a moment. What is going on? Ooh, Space Kitty's facing them head on. 96, 97, 98. Oh, the Gales are gonna try to combat it. And Emporia State managed to take the first flashpoint. So now everybody's gonna rush over to the second one, but Space Kitty trying to work on that Wild Rage didn't manage to take him out. So it looks like they're running over, getting some heals done, get some speed boost. So that next flashpoint ready to go. The Gales are nowhere to be seen though. Huh. Oh, Gales are just a little bit behind. So Emporia State now holding the defensive line. 10 seconds until that flashpoint unlocks. So, but it is going to be a nightmare right now. Luchuga does get taken out by that Genji pick right there. So Junker Queen using the ultimate. Nothing quite ready to get there. Does do some solid damage, but unable to get any kills with that. Does, ooh, trying to take out that that Wild Rage. Unfortunately, nothing yet there. Ooh, Emporia State loses Space Kitty. As Puck and the Big Boy Snacks trying to hang on. They do have 15% on the flashpoint though. Emporia State having to rush back to that area. Lechuga hanging on even while that Azpuck. Ooh, Azpuck goes with the ultimate and gets the heal at the same time. Gets saved by Lechuga. Oh my gosh, that is legendary. Very well done by Kariko there. Or by Lechuga there to save Azpuck in the heat of the moment while Azpuck was using his ultimate to try and take out the Iona Gaels. Emporia State up to 52% right now, 54, 55. Emporia State working on that flashpoint solidly right now. Holding back the Gaels right now. Gaels are not gonna back down though. They're saying we're here, we're ready to fight for what we want. So Azpuck trying to work on damaging that that tank a little bit. Nothing quite yet. Wild Rage does take out Biscuit though, and Biscuit unfortunately does get taken out even after using the ultimate. Space Kitty so close to dying. Oh, almost gets saved by Lechuga. Lechuga trying to do damage. 99. Oh, so close. Oh, and the Gales managed to hang on with the 99 percentile. Emporia State now having to rush back at 99%. They got to take that objective back and hang on to it long enough for overtime. Crazy, man. Ooh. All right, sorry, chat. Double checking everything. All right, so it does look like Biscuit and Space Kitty are taken out. Iona Gaels up to 65%. I do apologize for that. Was just making sure the stream was working pretty all right because it looks like YouTube might be glitching a little. Nope, never mind. We're good. All right, sorry about that, chat. So Space Kitty switching over to Wrecking Ball and Biscuit over to Cassidy. So they're switching up tactics here. Gaels at 85% right now. Emporia State trying something, anything to hold them back. Trying to get back that point. They're at 97%. Oh, but Space Kitty takes it out. It is now, it's overtime. They're holding back against the Gaels. Ooh, takes out Disoriented. Emporia State trying to hang on to that lead. Everybody rushing back. Azpuck does get taken out. Space Kitty, last one on there. Big Boy Snacks trying something, anything to help. Charging up. Nothing quite there though. Biscuit trying something. Oh, it's all down to this, chat. Big Boy Snacks providing support and damage. Space Kitty blasting him back. Trying to take out Svinity. Nothing yet there. Trying to take out Disoriented now. Ooh, low on health. Trying to heal up as he spins around. Oh, he manages to grapple kill Svinity. Oh, Emporia State. Space Kitty takes the second flashpoint. Next flashpoint seals the game. So Emporia State now up 2-0. So while they move on, we're gonna take a small break from talking. And in instantly runs into the Gales. Space Kitty rolling along so nicely until he runs into him. So now he's trying to swing around, trying to get some boost. Ooh, does manage to get some solid damage on that tank there, trying to take him out right now. Ooh, has to retreat for a second though. Alright, that looks good. Alright. Alrighty, chat. So it looks like Space Kitty. Ooh, Biscuit switching over to Dwarfman. I'm gonna call him Dwarfman from now on. I know his name is like Toadjourn or something. So Azpuck low on health. Space Kitty getting really low on health, trying to hold back. Emporia State at 40% on that flashpoint right there. Lechuga having to retreat that for a second there. They are kind of at the disadvantage there. Doesn't really favor defenders so much as attackers, just because there's not really a lot of good places to kind of camp out and wait. So, but Emporia State does manage a team kill, heading up to 70% if they take Toadjourn. Shoo! And Biscuit now keeps spamming his voice line. They're at 80% right now. 87. Oh my god. Biscuit, stop spamming. Biscuit keeps spamming his voice line. Ooh, Space Kitty really low on health, having to run back. Does get taken out, unfortunately. Lechuga not quite able to get there. It's overtime. Iona Gaels managed to take back that point. That's the second time they've done that this game alone, chat. Iona Gaels showing we are not here to play. We're here to, well, I mean, they are here to play, duh. But they are here to play seriously. They're not just gonna lie over and let this be a defeat. So Emporia State trying to gain back that point right there. Biscuit does get taken out. Space Kitty though charging up his power. Trying to take out Disoriented right there. Lechuga, Azpuck really low. Lechuga, oh, gets taken out. Azpuck too. Emporia State losing members left and right at 50% now. The Gales are. I sound like Yoda. After 50%, the Gales. Okay, the Gales are at 66% on this flashpoint. Emporia State might take a step back. Nope. Space Kitty still trying to do something, anything. Unfortunately, is getting chased. Ooh, trying to take out that tank there. Going after Disoriented, nothing quite there. Because that Disoriented just used ultimate, so Juno ultimate is epic. Now using the ultimate right there for Toadjourn. Trying to spam some lava into there, do some heavy damage. Trying something, anything. Oh, Space Kitty just going all in. Lechuga with the ultimate. Space Kitty with the ultimate. It is overtime right now. Emporia State trying to hang on. Emporia State. Oh, it is now contested. And Emporia State will take the night 3-0. Well done to both teams. Play of the game is Biscuit as Cassidy. All right, let's watch this play of the game. Ooh, Blast Frost. Blasting. He just keeps blasting. Ooh, double kill with the ultimate at the end. Alrighty. We're gonna chill out to some of this game music. Boop, boop, boop. All right, Emporia State. We're gonna head out of this game. Enjoy this music a little bit. Alrighty, thanks you guys for joining us. We'll see you Thursday with Call of Duty at 7 p.m.? No, 6 p.m. We'll see you Thursday at 6 p.m. for Call of Duty. So check in for that, and we will see you guys then. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you guys then. This is Dogs Play, signing out.